Santa, tell me if you're really there. Only mama can if you won't be here next year. Hi, y'all. Hello. Sorry, I was late. I thought I had everything set up, and then I just didn't have everything set up. So now I have everything set up. I have all my colors, which I'm only doing one, but that's also the hardest part, is always picking, because I have so many colors. I'm like, ugh, but then I have to you can't just pick any color, because then you have to think ahead, like, what outfits am I wearing for the next week? Am I going anywhere? Do you know what I mean? It just gets very tricky, you know what I mean? But y'all know. But I'm happy to be here. This is our last party of the year I've ever had in my entire life. So I'm ready to be done with her. But I also New Year's Eve is also one of my favorite things to do, because I love the idea of a new beginning. And I also love that my birthday is in the middle of the year. So I feel like every 6 months I have a new, this is a new beginning. And I set new goals and new intentions. So I actually love New Year's. So, and I also love Christmas. So I feel like December and January are always fun because, yeah, just new beginnings. Joe's here too, by the way. He's hiding. Do you want to say hi?
Hi.
Hi, y'all.
We're both giving green.
Oh, I never wear green.
I love green. When I started this year, I was like, I think green's maybe.
You really have stepped into your green. Green looks good on you, though. You love a minty, like a pastel type-ish green.
But I also like a dark green. I like a olive green. I like green.
So you're saying you're obsessed with me.
Well.
Okay, I'm gonna start with my nails. The color I'm doing is this really pinky. I kind of do this every time we do this, but it's one of my favorite colors. It's just this light ballerina slipper pink. I just wanted something that's a little shimmer, you know what I mean? And what are y'all doing? Are y'all doing oh, red and green? Okay, so we have probably for Christmas, for the Christmas parties. Also, y'all, I have all of your questions on my iPad, so we'll try to answer as many as possible. They're kind of, I tried to put them in categories of New York stuff, High School Musical stuff, future stuff, nail polish stuff, but it's just so hard to organize these things. So, we do our best. So, but I'll start. Okay, I'm gonna do this. Y'all know I need to focus when I do, especially when I do my left hand. So let me just go really slow. Anyway, so we'll start with, how is New York? New York is really good. We moved here in October, and moving is just not fun in general. But this was probably one of the biggest, most ambitious moves I've ever done. I've moved so many times. But this one was just a little more stressful than the rest. But we made it here in one piece, and we're having a great time. We love New York. It's so much fun here. There's so much stuff to do. Obviously, so much theater, so much stuff to see. So that part of it has been fun. LA has theater too, but it's just not the same. So yeah. But yeah, New York has been good. Thanks for asking. Yeah, sorry, I'm trying not to spill anything on this table. Okay, now.
Do you need anything?
No, I'm good, thank you. I think I have everything. If I spill something, I'll call for you. Okay, so this is it on, it's just a light little, no shots fired at LA. I love LA. I am a California girl. I'm born and raised California, Central California, so not fancy California, farmland California. But so I love LA, and I love that sunshine is always there. It's very cold here, which I guess I was prepared for, because I've been here a lot. I've only been here once in the summer, so most of my memories of New York are you have to have a coat. So yeah, All right, I'm gonna answer some of your all's questions. So I have Bailey, Carly, Dan. I hope I said that right. She said, please tell me the HSM original cast are the best people ever. I can confirm they are the sweetest group of people ever. We didn't get to spend too much time with them. Obviously Corbin, we got to spend a whole season with, which was really fun. But everybody else, we kind of only got to see for one day. But we got to watch them walk into the gym for the first time since they've wrapped their franchise. And that was really cool just to see them like get really emotional and also like really excited. And I'm sure it was really weird to work on something that was so huge and big and then like go back to it, because the school, as weird as the sounds, the school does have a personality. Wouldn't you say, Joe?
Oh, yeah.
Like it has, I don't know, it's really bizarre. It's a really cool place to like play and like be in. But yeah, so I think if I were to go back 15 or like 20 years from now, I think I would definitely have like a weird like kind of reaction to it. Okay, Joe, you better manifest that reunion, okay?
Well, I mean, even if it's just like for fun.
For fun?
I mean, you know.
Yeah, I'm still looking for Zac Efron there. I'm like, where is he? Okay, hold on, y'all. I'm doing my thumbs. This takes a second. Okay, first coat, left hand, done. Okay, Zoo Cope 5. I apologize in advance if I have butchered all of your names, but I'm doing my best, okay? Zoo. Zoo. This just says ZU. It just says ZU Cope 5. Is the other ZU silent? What was your favorite scene to film in season 4? Okay. My favorite scene to film in season 4 was when the Halloween episode, when we were all dressed up as zombies. We spent 2 days on that number. And that was one of my favorite days to film because obviously the fact that we're all dressing up as zombies is funny enough. But it was just really funny because then after a while you become like, after seeing everybody for like by hour 8, it just starts to become normal. And then you're having like these really like backstage BTS conversations with people. And then you'll remember, you're like, oh yeah, you're a zombie. Like your teeth are like blacked out. But that was one of my favorite things to film. Specifically is when during the number, when we're like backing up against the glass and the hands smashed through the glass. That was just really funny because obviously we could only do it once because the glass was breaking, and the glass was like this, I think it's like a, kind of like a, it's called like resin or something. So it's almost like a, what do they call those? Like rock candy kind of things. But they told us, they were like, this isn't gonna hurt, so like don't be scared. And we were like, oh, okay, yeah, great. It really hurt. So that was a lie. But it was just really funny because it just was like really sharp and like kind of scary. So yeah, it did look amazing. But if you watch it, you can see I kind of laugh at the end. Because it was really funny. So like if you wait till like the last second, you can see me laughing. Spoiler! Okay, let me see. Have we covered house life in NYC so far? Okay.
Would you like a cup of tea?
Oh, I'm okay, thank you.
Okay.
Oh, wait. No, I don't want a cup of tea. Thank you, though. Okay, Adoring Jada asked, where is the nail painting party located? Obviously, we all found the address, which is TikTok. But I did want to ask y'all about this because I know I started on Instagram and then I kind of moved it here. And the reason I did that is because I don't really get on this app, so it was really easier to like streamline people here for a specific reason, where on Instagram, I've had Instagram since forever, so then I have like people from like high school that I still follow and like their grandma, and like when I would get on, their grandma would be like, what does this mean? What is this? Do you know what I mean? So we're here, it's just easier to like streamline people. I also feel like the interface of this is easier to manage. Oh, okay. So it's the saving of the live that we like. Okay, copy. The glasses are from Warby Parker. Not sponsored, but I would be. Okay, I'm all over the place. Anyways, so that's why the lives are here. In my dream world, like, I would have my own website that we're able to like just stream on there. You know, that would be really cool. Or like maybe like I don't know, when I have like a bazillion dollars, I'll open up my own salon, and then we'll just all party together all the time. So that's in a perfect world. That's in my Barbie dreamland world. So give me a few years. Okay, Alex Frost asked, what's your favorite Nicki song? I'm assuming Nicki Minaj. I have a few favorite Nicki Minaj songs. I think my go-to is always Pound the Alarm. I also love, you know, I'm known for the ba, 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 ba. I do that one a lot. So that's my favorite Nicki song. What was your favorite episode to film in season 4? I know we covered favorite scene, but favorite overall episode, I think it would still be the Halloween episode. It was really just fun to see everybody in their costume, and I don't know, it really did feel like Halloween. So, and I love Halloween, so. Okay, progress
It
report.
also was Halloween. Like, when we filmed
It was Halloween. That's a strange.
So it was fun for us, but when it came out, it was August.
I know, that would have been fun if it came out on Halloween. Okay, first coat is done. They're like this pinkish gold.
You do always do that on the lives.
Oh, okay, I didn't know you had a problem with it. Okay, Maria asked, who old are you? You know, I'm whoever old you want me to be. Okay. Somebody just asked, how are you? Thank you. I really appreciate it. Hi, Joey. Everybody's saying hi.
Saying hi back.
Jonas, Almost Famous, asked, how are you? And I'm really good. Thank you for asking. Really loving life right now. Christmas time is my favorite time of year. And it actually feels like Christmas here because it gets cold here, where I was born and raised in California. It does not get cold there. Sometimes, but not all the time. So yeah. Okay, let's see. Lots of questions about New York for scaring you during that Zoom when Joe's. Okay. Alexa asked, what is your favorite thing about living in New York? My favorite thing about living in New York is just no day is the same. And it's just pure chaos at all times. Like all the time. Hi, Rob. Sorry, excuse me, Blue Roses. Yeah, it's just pure anarchy, like all the time. And we live in like kind of like a conservative-ish area where it's not crazy all the time, but if you go like 2 blocks down, 2 blocks up, it's just nuts, which I kind of love. Like like if you go to like a brunch on a Sunday, there's like a million things that you'll encounter on the walk back. Like people are playing in the park, or there's like live music, or there's like a farmer's market. And so there's just things like that that I really love that you can just walk into. Like today, I have been wanting, why, don't laugh at me.
I'm having it today on the subway.
Okay, today on the subway, here's what happened. So I try to avoid the subway at all costs. If it's like 40-ish minutes away, I'll try to walk. I'm like, I'll get my steps in, it'll be fine. But it is so cold right now that I've been taking the subway, and and also when I get on the subway, I'm usually with Joe, who is like 100% the navigator, and I just like kind of follow around like a little baby with like, I'm just like, you know, I can just hear my brain rattling in my head, which is great, I love that. But on my way back, I went Christmas shopping today, and I've been talking about how I've been wanting to go to the holiday markets for like, since they since like the announcement thing. And so, but it hasn't worked out. We tried to go this weekend and it was just so many people. So I was like, let's just come back like later. And so I was supposed to get off on a specific street, and like the subway car just like drove past it, and I was like, what does this mean? But then it just spit me out in the middle of the holiday market that I've been wanting to go to. So I was like, this is New York, you know what I mean? But then I had to walk further away, but you know. Okay, so Sarah Cha-Cha asked, you've seen a lot of Broadway shows lately. Do you have a new favorite? We've seen a lot of shows, and it just happens. We tried to come in with a plan. We were like, let's only treat ourselves to like 2 shows a month. That way we're not spending all of our money on shows. And then you get here and then you're just like, oh, but this one is like here for a limited time, or this person's in it, or like, you know. So my favorite thing that we've seen is an oldie but goodie. I'm starting my second coat, by the way. This is progress report. These are them. They're all done. I'm gonna go in with a second coat. So I usually wait like 6 minutes before I do the next one, but I feel like it's been longer than 6 minutes. My favorite Broadway show that we've seen is an oldie but goodie, Wicked. We saw the 20th anniversary of Wicked, and I'm not to like be dramatic or anything, but like I think it's the greatest musical of all time. Why are you laughing at me?
I agree.
It's kind of like the perfect show, because obviously everybody knows what the Wizard of Oz is, and then so you already have these like recognizable characters, but it's a brand new story that you don't really know, unless you read the book. But apparently the book is like 48 days long, and this is a nice concise 2.5 hours. Also, like the magic in it is really cool. The flying is really cool. The costumes are really cool, and I also felt like it's still relevant to this day. Obviously, like a girl wanting to fit in is relevant all the time, but there's just something really like heartwarming and touching about the story. I really connected to it this last time that we saw it. So that's been my favorite thing that we've seen.
Bop after bop.
And it is bop after bop. And Usher actually came up to Joe and was like, if you don't stop singing, we will have to take you out of here. And Joe was like in full costume, like full dress, like painted green. And I was like, please, sir, please don't do that. He's never been to a Broadway show before. There actually was somebody dressed up head to toe like Elphaba sitting in front of us. And I was like, that is commitment, because especially if I'm seeing a Broadway show for 2.5 hours, I need to be comfortable.
They had like the real costume with the full makeup, like it was everything.
Can hardly wait to school to start again.
Very impressive.
Okay,
Oh.
okay, so this is what happened?
Someone sent a heart or something. It was like a
People are always sending me hearts, Joe. Something you should know. Okay, I'm gonna focus. Will you keep them entertained for like 3.5 seconds? Because I'm gonna...
Can I answer a question?
Answer a question, yeah. Answer that one. Oh wait, no, we already answered that one. Oh, answer that one.
You do your nails.
Do Radio Silence.
Radio Silence _0 asked, favorite artist?
I know it's probably
so
hard
many
for you. You
favorites.
listen to so much music.
I've been very into Chapel Roan, actually. Really good walking music.
What a name. Chaparral Roan?
Chapel Roan.
Chaparral Roan.
She's the one with the pink pony.
Somebody said my
song.
favorite artist is Joe Serafini. Same. Oh, what was your Spotify Wrapped? I'm too embarrassed to say.
I'm embarrassed too. I honestly think though, my Spotify Wrapped gets messed up by like the autoplay that happens. It's not even, it's like not what I think it should be.
Yeah. Do you think artists pay like a lot of money to have it like have them come up on Spotify Wrapped? I would think so. I'd pay the money, honey. Feliz, and also, might I just add, Feliz Navidad did not come up on anybody's Spotify Wrapped. What's up with that? That is a classic.
See, that's the little heart with the arrow thing.
Oh, I didn't see it. Okay.
Glee cast.
And that's what you missed on Glee. Okay.
Oh, look. Did you see the heart?
Yeah.
Yeah, there it is.
Okay. I think I don't want to mess this
Favorite
up.
Olivia
Valerie,
song?
Ryan.
I've been really into Logical. Like I would not get out of my head the other day. I love that song. I mean the whole album, everything she does.
Okay.
I'm her biggest fan.
Yeah, you and Kristen Serafini. Okay, somebody asked top songs with iconic key changes. Okay, I actually like this song. This is actually, or I like this question. Ooh, I love this question. I think, okay, top songs with key changes. Obviously, I Want to Dance with Somebody is my favorite song of all time. And that has a key change. But then also, I Have Nothing, also by Whitney Houston, has an amazing key change. And then also, All By Myself, Celine Dion also has a great key change. I'm probably showing you. What the heck was that? Yeah, I think I like. So those are my top songs. Okay. Somebody also asked. Oh, Sarah Chacha. She really got all these questions in. Favorite duet to sing with Joe. Obviously. The song from Dear Evan Hansen is a go-to for us. We're always looking for more duets to sing. There aren't a lot of that dog. There aren't a lot of boy duets to sing together, so we struggle with like finding those things. So if anybody has any recommendations, you know, we love the musical theater, all that stuff. So if you have any recommendations of some duets, we love just singing some stuff, but it really is hard to find two boy songs that aren't like boring. Over again. Sing ABBA, I love ABBA. Hi, Delphine. So In a Heartbeat's not really a duet though. Do you know what I mean? We want to sing together. That's the problemo. Okay. Someone said, please comment for fan in Japan. Hi Japan. Are people from Japan watching this? Japan is on my bucket list of places to go. I have had a couple of friends go to Japan and they're always like, this is amazing. So I would love to go to Japan. Okay, this question is haunting. It says, what do you plan on doing since HSMT MTS is over? Wow, that hit so hard. Lots of fun stuff. Some really fun stuff. That's what I'm saying, like 2024 is already starting to like, a ghost. 2024 is like already starting to feel like the vibes are starting to feel good. So I'm like really like just kind of like, oh, arms open. We're ready for the new year. Okay, what is your favorite scent? My favorite scent is, and tell me if I'm saying this wrong, Joe, but white gardenia. Gardenias, white gardenias. It's like a little old lady. It's a little old lady-ish, but like that is probably my favorite scent ever. It just smells so nice and clean and fresh and like, somebody asked, do you miss HSMT MTS? Yeah, I miss the people, getting to see those people every day and like just laughing all day. That there's nothing like that. But the nice thing is that, we kind of see them all the time still. So the best part of the experience we get to take with us. So yeah. Okay, I like this question. What is your thing? What is my thing? Like, just in general, like that, that's, let me get back to you on that one. Okay, this question, who's taller, you or Joe? I think we're exactly the same height. I don't think one of us is taller, which is great.
We would know.
This one is not a question, it just is more of a comment. It says, girl, 9 p.m., I got a bedtime. I know, I'm sorry. And I didn't, like 9 just seemed like a great time. But then as I was sitting on the couch at 8, I was like, am I about to yawn? But you guys perked me up. So this is good. So also the song playing. I don't know. Charlotte, I'm sorry. It's so early in the morning. It's 2 a.m. I'm sorry. Okay, this one's from Frey Yes Queen. Y'all kill it with these names. Sunshine or snow? Obviously, sunshine. But in Salt Lake City, we had this amazing apartment that, doesn't that look fake? We had this amazing apartment that had this like great view of like these mountains. And so anytime shaking a snow globe, which was really sweet. And I, from California, we don't really get snow. So, who is your best friend? Myself. Okay, are you planning to go to Argentina? I have no plans to go to Argentina anytime soon, but I do have family from Argentina, so I don't know, maybe I could go soon and hang out with some aunts and uncles and some cousins. Okay, if you could Freaky Friday with any character in the HSM trilogy, who would you choose and why? Okay. From like, this just says HSM, so I'm just gonna assume it's the movies. And obviously, it would be sure.
Trilogy.
What that means? Doesn't that mean like trilogy, like 1, 2, 3 trilogy? Yeah. Like, so the movies.
So the movies. So it's explained.
Okay, I'm gonna pause the live for like 30 seconds and then I'll be back. Obviously Sharpay, so I can wear the outfits. I would probably wear the outfits even if I wasn't Sharpay. But, you know. Okay. These are dry, by the way. How's everybody's progress? Like, are you guys fast with painting your nails? Like, cause I've gotten really good at it, so, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna do a little top coat so they look nice. No, it takes 2 hours. 2 hours. What these things mean? Okay, I really like this one. Someone said the Seblos Homecoming episode air date is 4 years old tomorrow. That is crazy. It just seems like yesterday, but it also seems like 28 years ago. So, you know, it's really hard to gauge where time goes. Time is so weird. Okay, Rocha20 asked, how do you always slay so hard? This is a great question. Slaying hard is, every day comes with its challenges. Challenges I don't always, I don't always conquer. Like every morning, like it's just hard, you know what I mean? You're just like, oh my God, I'm so tired. And I just slept for 14 hours. How like, what more do you want from me? Okay, Amy asked, any fun Christmas traditions you're doing this year? Okay, my Christmas list of things to do in this city is so long. And it's really hard because we kind of keep a work week, like Monday through Friday, we're getting stuff done, we're bosses and CEOs, you know what I mean? So then by the time like Saturday and Sunday rolls around, we have the idea to go do something really fun that's been on the list, but so does everybody else in America. So then we get there and it's just like people on top of people. Like, you think I'm kidding. There's like people stacked on top of people. It's insane. Wow, how do people talk so long? I just had to take a second. I was so thirsty. But yeah, so there's a lot of things I want to do before the holiday season ends. But Strawberry Seblos asked, how is Sushi Cat doing? Sushi Cat is here in New York City. We packed them in a little box and they made it here. Sushi Cat is good. Thank you for asking. I think we're okay. I think we know Sushi Cat's okay. But Joe didn't want to bring Sushi Cat, and I was like, we have to bring Sushi Cat.
You were being very, very ambitious about what we were taking and not taking.
That's true. Moving across the country, you can't exactly take every single thing that you want because we didn't know the type of space we were gonna have here and like the storage situation. But Sushi Cat is a little baby.
I'm
We
glad
had
we brought her.
them, Joe.
I'm glad we brought them. I just didn't, you know.
Okay.
I was trying to be frugal.
Isabelli asked, when will you be on Broadway? Okay, tricky question. I've called many times. They're just like not hiring right now. But check back with me in like 10 to like 25 years, you know? We're in this for the long haul. We're not trying to rush anything. Okay, Amy also asked, Amy came in with all of these questions, y'all, and I'm trying, how far? Oh my gosh, I haven't even scratched the surface of these questions. Okay, I'm gonna blow through these really fast. Okay, what do you want for this year for Christmas? Okay, this year for Christmas, I have asked for nothing because I feel like I don't really need anything and there's nothing that I really like absolutely want. I just asked for like a few things, but anytime like anyone from my family asks like what I want for Christmas, I just joke and say $1 million because I don't really need anything. So, but it's nice that people ask, but I'll always take a pair of fuzzy socks. My Thanksgiving was really good. Thank you for asking. Oh, I love this. Will there be any 2024 nail painting parties? Okay, now this is based off of the answer y'all give me. Do we amp up the parties in 2024? Like, where are we in this? Like, are we done with them? Do we want more of them? Oh, okay. So, you all, thank you. Okay, we'll do more. I was thinking like going on like a schedule so like y'all don't have to come for me in the comments about them anymore. Like maybe we do like bi-monthly, which means like the next one would be in February and we can like theme them. So it can be like a Valentine's Day party or something. Do you know what I mean? So they're like a little more fun. But yeah, I would love to figure out more ways to make them fun and like interactive and just, you know, really amp them up. So if any of you have ideas on how we can make this like a party, just DM me and we'll collab. Okay, this is not a question, but you should definitely leak Joe's song. I have no idea what you're talking about. Do you feel like a New Yorker yet? No one has like pushed me or anything, so probably not. How was it filming? I wanted it all with Dara. Okay, that was really fun. That was a fun one to do because obviously I Want It All is so iconic and we wanted it to be, we obviously knew it would be its own version of it because we were doing like the show within the show. But that was really fun. Yeah, and Dara is a riot. And I wish that there was like a secret camera just on Dara because there's like a lot of things I have memory of her doing while filming that don't make it in the cut. Like she needs her own Dara cam and like her like episodes 7 and 8 of the last season just need to be her reactions and her lines to everything because she is really funny. Love her, miss her so much. Can you and Joe adopt me? No. Will there be a season 5? No. Do you speak Spanish? No, but in Spanish. How life being gay? Okay, thank you for asking about that. Nobody really asks how life as gay. But it's, you know, I can't complain. Favorite musical? I have a lot of favorite musicals. I love Evita, I love Hair. Okay, y'all, I'm gonna finish these two and then we'll continue the questions. But favorite musical that we've seen, I said I loved Wicked. Is there anything else I'm missing, Joe, that we really loved?
Like show?
Oh, Julia's in a show off Broadway right now called I Can Get It For You Wholesale. She's obviously the little Broadway baby starlet. That was really fun to get to see her on stage. But yeah, we've seen a lot of stuff. We have, and we also have tickets to so many shows next year too that I'm excited to see. So, okay, I'm gonna blow through these really quick. Okay, so my nails are done. How are we doing on yours? Did you guys finish? Are you done? Oh, Little Shop was so good. That's what we just saw. We saw that last week. Corbin is so good. Corbin is such a theater kid. And it's really fun just to see him like bopping around the stage. Also, I just love that show. That is one of my favorite shows, truly. I can sit through any production of that. I just love it. Okay, are you excited for the Mean Girls movie next year? Yes. I hope it's really good. Would you release any music? Okay, I'm so glad you asked. I've been working on a couple songs. Nothing to be released anytime soon. And by anytime soon, I mean like years from now. So don't get too excited. And by like, I've been working on songs, I mean like I have like a chant that I say. Okay. Dream roles, any of them. Favorite color to paint nails. I am a color fiend. I, not to be so cliche, but I really love rainbows. And I know some people don't, which is really funny to me, but I love colors and I love color. My favorite, and it's based off of mood. Like if I need something like a little neutral because I'm doing something that week or I have to wear a specific outfit, but I still want my hands painted, I will do like a neutral pink or like a lavender or like a light blue. But I really just love colors. So it just kind of depends on the month, where I'm going, what we're doing. Come to Brazil. I would love to come to Brazil. I have a very good friend from Brazil. And she's always talking about, oh, this is such a good song. Are we ready to talk about Santa? Let me know. I don't know if we're ready to talk about it. Okay, let's talk about it. Okay, I hate Pringles. I don't know if this is a place to air out those types of grievances, because I love a can of Pringles. Are you joking? They're so addictive. What shows do you wish you did if High School Musical had more seasons? Okay, I always thought we were gonna do like an original. Like the kids of East High would get together and write their own, because like everybody in the show wrote. They were like, what's this ditty you're working on? They're like, oh, it's just a song I wrote, which is so theater kids, by the way. So that part's actually really funny. But I wish we did like an original show. That would be really fun, because then we get to sing like original songs and stuff. Favorite donut? I really love a chocolate cake donut. My favorite from Krispy Kreme. Okay, who gave the best rap gifts out of the cast? That is hard because everybody really would drop in for cast gifts. But yeah, I'd have to go with Matt Cornett gave the best. They were just so unexpected and yet fitting. I always loved my rap gifts, but you know, that's that. Thanks, Joe. Matt. This doesn't mean pick me first. Matt. Any songs you like from Legally Blonde? Okay, I know every word to every song from Legally Blonde, the musical, and I love it. This one's nice. How are you, honey? Greetings from Mexico. Hola, ¿cómo estás? Okay, everybody's just demanding me sing Over Again. I haven't sang that song in forever. Do you and Julia and Dara still talk? No. Yes, of course, I love them. Could we see your audition tape for High School Musical, the musical series? I don't have it. I didn't self-tape for it, so any audition tape that is out there, I think casting would have. And I don't think I'd want to see it. Actually, maybe I would be interested. No, I wouldn't want to see it. Or maybe I would. I mean, I booked it, so it can't be that bad, right? Tips on asking out a friend. No. I am not good at that stuff.
No?
Not an asking out. I mean, I don't think I have like any like. I'm like good once it's going, but I'm not like a good like. I'm not like that type of person. Do you know what I mean?
Share my feelings first.
Okay, we're not gonna go there. Okay. What's your beige flag? Can somebody explain that to me? What's the difference between a red flag? I know what a red flag is, but what's a beige flag? Is that something that's like not as bad but is still alarming? I don't want to hear people eat. And that's my thing. I don't want to hear you chew. I don't want to hear you munch. Are you dating Seb from HSMTM TSIRL? Please say yes. Yes. Oh, how was your heart? I really like that one. Emily Galvin. My heart is really good. Thank you. It feels really warm and fuzzy, especially because all of y'all are so sweet and so nice. What do you say we do this every day? I'm joking. Are you gonna stay in contact with the cast? No. I'm kidding. What was the hardest episode to film for season 4? The hardest episode. I don't think we had like an incredibly hard episode this year.
I mean, the finale was grueling because it was just so packed.
Yeah, I guess the finale was hard because it's technically 2 episodes and we shot things out of order and there was like a million numbers. But like for me, like the hard ones were like anytime we were outside and it was cold. Those were always like the hard ones for me.
I came to say hello.
Where have you been? Hey y'all, beautiful time of the year.
We were just cowboys.
Okay, Joe, cliche. Oh, I like this. If you could go back in time to season 1, what episode would you film again? I guess Homecoming? That was pretty fun. That was a good time. I like the beat. Okay, I'm really trying to go through the ones and not repeat questions. Oh, okay, somebody said, will Joe post more singing TikToks? We miss him.
I'm so sorry, you guys.
Yeah,
we
Joe.
moved here.
Yeah,
We were
that was
sick.
hard. Oh, yeah, we had come back to
And
back
then it's just been busy. I mean, New York is different beast. I don't have as much free time to just like sit down and make TikTok.
You know what the crazy thing about New York is that like in LA you have a car and like you get to just drive around and sometimes your car needs maintenance. It needs a car wash. It needs new brakes. It needs an oil change. Here you are the car and I'm breaking down all the time. I'm like, my knees hurt, my ankles hurt, my toes hurt, my teeth hurt if it's cold. But we're having a really great time, so thank you for asking. Okay, let's see.
What type of tea do I have? I have, this is Moroccan mint tea with a teaspoon of honey in it from Trader Joe's.
Okay, somebody
It's my
said...
grocery store. I am Trader Joe.
I wish you were Trader Joe's. We'd be living in a very different apartment if you were Mr. Trader Joe's. I'll tell you that much right now. Lauren Michelle Koba, dear friend, asked dream gender bend role for you. Everybody knows that I want to play Audrey in Little Shop. I have so many ideas for Audrey. I love the songs. And I'm ready. Like, I know all the lines too. It's just a matter of somebody, but it's not in drag. It's not Audrey and it's not like in drag. It would be, yeah, it would have to be like reimagined. And I don't really have the brain for that. So, somebody just said Naima. Okay, identify with this question. It says, how does it feel being this generation's Lindsay Lohan? You know, great. It feels really good. Thank you for asking. Kylie Contral asked, how does it feel to be an icon? Emoji rolling their eyes. That shouldn't be like an eye roll emoji. She shouldn't be mad about that. She should just be happy she knows me, okay? Okay, NYC or LA. They're so different. They are on opposite sides of the country. Their vibe is different. They offer very different things. I don't like one or the other. I think it's unfair to compare them. It's like saying New York and Miami. Like, they're completely different. So I love them both. One is home and one is New York City. You know, it's just like a place to like come and do some cartwheels. Okay, we made it through all of the questions, and not all the questions, but most of them were repeats. And so I tried to do the ones that really were popping out to me.
Wow, you made it through all of them?
I think so. This one just says, Joe Serafini, your boyfriend?
Yes.
How many times do we...
What more do we need to tell you?
When will you get it?
How many more photos do you need to see of us together?
Okay, this one's funny. Were you actually looking at a photo of Joe Serafini in that hallway scene? Okay, no. When you're filming something that's gonna be put in later, you're usually just looking at a green X. Now, that's where I fumbled the bag, because the man who does props was really nice and asked me, he said, hey, is there any chance I can get photos of you and Joe just like doing everyday things so we can put it in the montage when they're going back? And I was like, yeah, totally. He was like, great, just have it to me by, and he gave me like a great amount of time to get those photos in. I did not get those photos in. So the photos that they chose were photos from prop phones.
Which
so
are horrible photos. Literally, I mean, like.
So that's my fault. I'm sorry.
So mean. But isn't that during Dara's song?
Yeah.
So good.
Anyways, so that was my fault. I'm sorry I fumbled that. Yeah. So thank y'all. Okay, we're gonna wrap this up. We did see the fan project of Born to Be Brave. Unfortunately, we couldn't share it because we were in the middle of a strike. But if you want to tag us in that, I'm sure we'd be very happy to see it again. Don't go! I'm here. Okay, so we just need to have like a little, we'll just have a little bit of like a moment. Okay, 2024 is coming up. I love to set New Year's resolutions, or I guess like really intentions for the new year. I have so many things I want to do in the new year, and I have so much I want to do with y'all, including these nail painting parties. And so, like I said, if we have any ideas come up on how we really want to amp them up, let's discuss, let's DM, let's figure it out. Yeah, maybe like a schedule I think is good. Probably like nail painting parties tour. Ella, don't get ahead of yourself. That would be cool. I don't know how that would actually work, but that would be really cool. Also, these are my nails. They're done, they're dry. A world tour. I would love a world tour. But yeah, so much stuff for the new year. Very excited. Some stuff that we'll share hopefully soon, as soon as we can. Joe did not paint his nails this time around. Guess he's good at painting his nails, so. But
Sorry.
Yeah, so. Anyways, I love y'all. Thank you so much for hopping on. These things are always so much fun. And yeah,
I'm saying bye.
Bye, Joe. What if Joe just like left and I never saw him again? I would always wonder what happened to him. So yeah, so we're gonna close this out. So much stuff. I'm so excited to share with you all in the new year. And we'll amp up these, probably the next one, like I said, maybe like a Valentine's Day one. I think that'd be really fun. And yeah, I don't want to do one like every month because it just seems like that seems like y'all would get sick and tired of me. But yeah. Have a Merry Christmas if you celebrate. Have a Happy Hanukkah if you celebrate. Kwanzaa, whatever you're doing. I hope it's surrounded with all of the things that you love, including the people. And have a Happy New Year. Have a happy, safe New Year. And yeah, thanks for joining. And what was the hashtag we do? Nails with Frankie? Can someone confirm what we do? Yes? No? Yes? Hashtag Nails with Frankie? Hashtag Nails with Frankie on Twitter. Let's see them. Yeah, it's gonna be great. Okay.